I ghosted my family and fiance after what my sister did. My middle oldest sister, let's call her Nikki, was a very cold person. She never showed any affection. She only ever opened up to my fiance, and she said she saw him as a brother. Out of the blue, she tells me she wants to take me clubbing as we had never been together before. And she felt bad that she was so distant to me. I agreed, and that night we went out. Clubbing wasn't really my style, but once I had a few drinks, I loosened up a little and began having fun. The night was going smoothly until Nikki spotted a guy across the room whom she claimed she wanted to climb like a tree. She walked over to him, and within a few minutes, she was back, and she had a sour expression on her face. She then told me the guy didn't want her number, but he wanted mine. She didn't budge though. She told me she needed to use the restroom and then we would leave. I waited for other an hour. I then started feeling really dizzy and lightheaded. I figured I'd just cab it home as I was certain Nikki had left. On the way out though, I bumped into a friend of Nikki's whom she had briefly dated. He asked me if I needed a hand to my car. I explained I was getting a cab. He said he was getting ready to leave and we could share one. I told him okay, and we walked out of the club together and into the first cab we saw. I tried to find my phone in my purse, but I felt myself getting dizzier and dizzier, and I don't remember what happened next as I blacked out, and the next morning I woke up on a hard sofa. I told him I needed to go home as my fiance would be worried. He called a cab and I left. When I arrived at my parents' house, my mother, father, Nikki, my fiance, and his parents were all standing in the living room. I thought they were worried about me, but the instant I opened my mouth, my fiance asked me how could I do this to him. I tried to explain that my phone went flat, but he then went on screaming about how could I cheat on him. I was baffled. Why would he think that? Nikki then chimed in and said I was a lion and how could I be so heartless. She went on to say I kept flirting with random guys all night. Full video link to this short. Tap the play button in the left corner to watch.